What's your worst regret after getting hideously drunk?
Oh. My worst regret after getting hideously drunk. I feel. Oh goodness gracious. It's moments like this that I'm glad that my parents unfortunately passed away, because if they were to ever see this, I would be horribly upset. Probably losing some clothing that I love and leaving clothing behind in some fashion, or like shoes. I once had this beautiful pair of bright pink shoes that I loved, and I had decided upon drinking too much that my feet were very sore and I did not need to wear these gorgeous pink stilettos. So I took them off and somehow I set them down, and to this day I don't know where, and I don't feel I'll ever find another pair of pink stilettos that I love ever as much.
Well, we got chased by a man with a shotgun once in Greece, which was an amazing story.
A guy from the Greek mafia come round to our hotel room and basically said, there's a guy from Cosstown, you've annoyed his wife and he wants to kill you, and he's coming down with a shotgun. And I woke up and looked down the alleyway of where my hotel is and saw a drunken Greek bloke on a motorcycle with a shotgun who chased after me, and I managed to escape him by hiding him in a field of sheep. So that's probably the thing I've most regretted, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Do you want me to confess something to you? I don't drink that much, so I'm a total failure as far as the world of threesome. I'm sorry, threesome.
I don't get hideously drunk that often, but on the rare occasion that I have, I think the disgusting state of the restroom afterwards would be the worst thing. I don't want anybody to have to clean that up, and I'm not sure as hell doing it, so yeah.
My worst regret after getting hideously drunk is blacking out and having my friends help me go to the restroom, and the next day having to be a bellhop at a hotel and carry luggage up 20 elevator 20 flights up, 20 flights down. That was probably the worst hangover ever.
The worst thing I've regretted after getting drunk would be being really sick the next day and throwing up.
I don't know if I can say. I hit a boy over the head with a frying pan. That's the last time I got drunk. I quit. After that, I'm now sober a year and a half.
That moment when you get so drunk and you start to sort of lose grip on your surroundings completely, and all of a sudden you find yourself outside the club that you're in, and then all of a sudden you don't even remember the bus ride home, but you're suddenly in your flat. And how did I get here?
Having to get up at 3 o'clock this morning whilst jet lagged, and then go to many screenings at the LAwebfest, and making my body 90% caffeine. Enough caffeine to kill a small dog.
Oh God. Well, most of those times happened when I was a teenager. I have since liked to think I've become a smart drunk. But yeah, there's been a few times that I let people run off with my golf carts in my neighborhood. Came home too late. I don't know. It's been a long time.
Okay, I think actually probably it was after Oktoberfest in Germany. Those beers, the sizes of beer in Germany aren't really designed for Americans, because you order one and it's a liter. And I think I went through about 3.5 of those, and they're not low alcohol beers. So yeah, and then, so basically on the trip home, we got off of the subway to try and find our friend's house who we were staying with, and I was positive I knew the way home through these dark woods and parks of Germany. And I had no idea what I was doing, and I was drunkenly insisting, no, I knew the right way, this is ridiculous, and my wife, who totally knew the right way. I mean, she was tipsy herself, but yeah, I may have been a little bit of a jerk that night.
Usually stuff that I've said or done is my worst regret. So when I was younger, there was a lot of drunk texting or drunk calling and I love you, all that kind of stuff. Done all that. Big regrets. Horrible, shameful, socially awkward moments.
Well, there was this mess that I made, and it's interesting because that was about 2 years ago, and I'm still finding bits of that mess. So I suppose there's that.
On my 21st birthday, I was in London, and I got in a lot of trouble being in Trafalgar Square in various states of undress. That's all I'll say.